Good morning, guys. I went ready to load some hay. You guys didn't get to see the completed stack before it got dark. So, here we go. We got 1, 2, 3, 4. And there's 3 here, 5, 6, 7. Actually, this is the big old gap I left right in there. Not on purpose. So, hope he's liking it. He thinks this is new plate ground. And then I've got one still on the way. And I just didn't unload it just because I'm gonna, I want to load some of this other stuff first. I didn't want to unload that here and then have to work around it or have it be in the way. Let's start loading, guys. Here's my chariot, the Gehl 6635, and my homemade squeeze. I'm gonna try to get a little bit of footage. I'm not gonna get a whole lot because I need to get it loaded, and it just makes everything take so much longer here. That was a joke. You can go ahead and laugh. Alright guys, headed out with the first load. Took me way longer to load it than I think it should have, but definitely some difficulties with doing new things. Alright guys, made it to the barn. I backed it in here. I'm gonna unload the back, those back stragglers that I kind of stacked by hand off there. And Dad's bringing the grapple, but I don't know. I'm not super excited about the grapple coming down here because that thing is so heavy. I just don't know about bouncing down the road, you know, at road speed. And just when you're making a turn, if you can't see down the road from a ways back, I mean, that thing is probably, from where you're sitting in the seat to the tip of the grapple, is probably 25 feet, maybe 30, maybe more than that. But it's long, and I'm not super excited about taking it down the road. So, well, the saga continues. We did end up unloading the trailer with the grapple, and it took forever, simply because we aren't set up for it. And I still don't have power in Dad's tractor to run the splitter valve to be able to rotate it. So Dad's there rotating it by hand, or I'm bumping it against something to get it to rotate. And it has to be able to rotate to be able to stack in our barns because you have to come in at an angle. So if you can't rotate, you can't stack it. So, all right, let's see how this goes. Wish me luck. I'm hoping I can get the rest of this on the trailer and the wagon. If that's the case, see, Dad's got hay on the ground and he's going to be round baling, raking and round baling, and so he needs his tractor, and we're going to be using the tractor to unload. You see the issue there. So if I can get all the hay up on trailer and wagon, then we can just put it in the barn and we're good. If I may have to unload one more time though, we'll see. I'm going to do a count here and see if I have a guy that is willing to come and get 50 bales. I'll just have him take it out of a stack, and that might make the difference. I'll have to do some figuring here, and then we're going to load and get rolling again. I'm headed to Dad's with the wagon. Got 150 bales on here loaded with the squeeze. And got the trailer loaded as well. Taking this over, I'm just going to put this in the hoop building and unhook it. Then I think I'm going to help Dad bale and rake his hay because he said he's getting a little hot. So then I'll come back over, I'll hook my trailer up, and I'll plan to take it over. I got a guy supposed to be coming to get 50 bales. Hopefully he shows up. Sometimes he's a little bit. He always shows up eventually, but it's usually a day or two late. But I'm calling for about a 50 or 60% chance of rain tonight. So if he's late, his hay is getting wet. Well, if he don't come tonight, I'm loading it up and he'll just be out of luck. Got 150 bales. 110 of that is from the ridge in the backfield, the orchard grass, alfalfa mix. The completely top layer, and then one down on the back. So 40 bales is from the straight orchard grass. The straight orchard grass is what we've already taken. The rest of these in that corner by hand, and we'll go from there. This is what we got left. I did take 40 in there and get them stacked. Then the number 50, I just had to set off. We'll have to stack those by hand. So rather than trucking them in there one thing at a time, I'm just gonna pack the whole trailer load in there, and we'll throw them off and stack them by hand. Well guys, it's a little bit dark, but we did get the trailer unloaded. I had to actually unload the last 100 bales by hand though, because of our barn situation. We got 90 bales on the wagon here left. We're gonna pull it in the barn. We're gonna leave it for now. We'll have to hand unload it. The reason we got a hand unload is just because of getting into where we're stacking this with the tractor and the grapple is impossible. It is what it is. We can't just not stack hay here because we won't have space. Now, once I get my spot done, I can stack in it 100% with the grapple or the squeeze. We can stack in Dad's hoop building with the grapple or the squeeze. But this building, so the doors are on one side, and in order to get over to the other side, you got to kind of try to go in at an angle. There's just not enough room for it. So we did stack 250 bales in here with the grapple. So that's that much we didn't have to do by hand. And then we'll be able to stack, once we fill this left-hand side here up, we'll be able to stack the entire right-hand side straight through with the grapple. Morning, guys. So you can see it's raining out. Not a whole lot. Most of it's north of us. But we did get all the hay out of the field. The hay that the guy was supposed to come and get, surprise, surprise, he didn't show up. So I just took the squeeze and carried that hay into the lean-to. I got 100 bales in there. I think that's gonna be it for this video, guys. Again, this is Ross, Franklin County Forage. Thank you for watching. God bless you, God bless America. Franklin County Forage out.